Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. And welcome to the premiere episode of Mirado, City of Horizons, a Daggerheart charity stream, where we will be playing for a very worthy cause, which I'll get into in just a moment. But before we get too much further in, just a quick note about this stream. This game is set in Hanashira. You might be familiar with our previous Daggerheart 6-shot last year, set in the same setting. We've shifted a bit from the small village of Mujin now to the capital of Mirado, where we will be exploring a different set of stories with a whole new cast of characters. There are 2 tables at this game. Tonight is the Tuesday table, and I will introduce my lovely players in just a moment. But next Sunday will be followed up with the Sunday table. And these will be 2 parallel but different stories, sometimes overlapping, sometimes at odds with one another, depending on how things shake out. Not quite sure, but I'm excited to see where that lands. I just wanted to give a little bit of history on that. The story itself is heavily inspired by Arcane, Avatar: The Last Airbender, K-pop Demon Hunters, and of course Saguk, the traditional historical K-dramas that you can find on Netflix. That was not a plug, by the way. All right, so before I go any further, let me introduce myself. My name is Andrew. I will be the game master for this charity stream, and I would like to go clockwise around my table here and give my players an opportunity to introduce themselves, so starting with the Soup Bear.
Hi folks, I'm the Soup Bear, or Soup or Bear. My pronouns are he, they. I am one half of the Chaos Kitchen that is Soup Dumpling Media, and if you follow us on Blue Sky, you can find me there, as well as on my personal account, The Soup Bear. I will be playing the character Kim Jun, a human hearth-born Shirhak. A Shirhak is Mirado's equivalent of almost an artificer, almost a wizard, kind of sits somewhere in the middle there. And I'm happy to popcorn it to whoever's next. Will you want to take that, Andrew?
Sure. Kay, how about you?
Yeah, my name is Kayoko, also known as Hexfie on all online platforms. My pronouns are they, she. I'm a writer, game designer, filmmaker, and mom of 2. You can find me also as River on Maiden Kali for Godkiller, and Marisol, aka Gabby, on Find Out Productions for Kids on Bikes. I will be playing Numa Chebo, a highborn nature touch fawn sin eater Guisu, which is basically a very nice fancy title for a spirit blood hunter. All pronouns Jade Enforcer of many faces with a maybe dark past.
Maybe. All right. We'll go down to Merm.
Hi, everybody. My name is Merm. I use they, she pronouns. And tonight I will be playing Tui. There's not a lot known about Tui because Tui doesn't know who Tui is. We're just kind of here. You can find me online at Merm with 3 R's. It's MIRRRM, where I can be posted about all the different things that I'm in, because there's too many to say here right before our incredible show that I'm so excited about. And yeah, that's me.
All right. And last but certainly not least, Ren.
Hi, I'm Ren, or Renegade Dumpling. My pronouns are they, them. I am the second half of Soup Dumpling Media. You can find me on Blue Sky under Renegade Dumpling or Soup Dumpling Media. You can also find me on Find Out Productions as Alex D'Souza for Junior Detectives, as well as Hanuno Angel Hong for Lantern Light Adventures, or here, and also Soup Dumpling Media. I will be playing Song Hyebin, a highborn Aetheris Munchin Mudang, or host of 10,000 Spirits Shaman.
Wonderful. And yes, if you haven't guessed by now, we have a lot of homebrew classes here. And there will be a supplement accompanying this actual play that will be made available. That I'll be publishing hopefully within the next couple of months once we get it proofread, edited, and all that good stuff. So before we get into the game itself, I want to talk a little about why we're playing this game. Tonight's game is more than just a story. It's a small way for us to stand alongside people whose stories too often go unheard. The stream is raising funds for the National Immigration Law Center. and that's an organization that has spent decades fighting to defend and advance the rights of immigrants and their families. The NILC works to ensure that people, regardless of where they were born, have access to justice, opportunity, and the dignity every human being deserves. They advocate for fair laws, challenge harmful policies in court, and support communities that are too often pushed to the margins. We believe stories matter, and at the table, we imagine better worlds together. Tonight, we're also trying to help build a better one. If you're able, please consider donating, sharing the stream, and helping uplift the work of the National Immigration Law Center. Every voice matters, every act of solidarity matters, and together, even a game can make a difference. You'll see right below me here a list of rewards or incentives for your donations where you can directly impact this game by giving our players hope, giving me fear, giving them advantage, and all sorts of good stuff, which could come in handy because things are going to get pretty dicey for them. Won't get into much more detail about that, but in the bottom right-hand corner down there is a QR code which you can scan to make your donations. It'll take you right to the Tiltify campaign, who will be running this, the collecting all the donations, so we won't ever see a dime. It goes straight to Tiltify and the National Immigration Law Center. So thank you in advance for your donations and your attention, and hope you enjoy the story. So with that, are you all ready?
Absolutely.
As ready as we're going to be.
Let's fucking go.
There we go. There we go. Dawn comes slowly to Port Dayang, the small port harbor town just outside the massive walls of Mirado. The sea breathes against the harbor walls in long, patient waves, carrying the sharp scent of salt, tarred rope, and fish from the night's catch. Lanterns still sway along the piers, their light fading as morning begins to wash the water in pale gold. Fishing boats begin to crowd the docks, broad wooden vessels with curved prows and patched sails, their hulls dark with years of salt and labor. Nets hang like tangled curtains from their masts, dripping steadily on into the harbor. Deckhands shout across the water, while baskets of fish are hauled ashore. Seagulls wheel above, bold and relentless, diving whenever a careless hand tosses something back to the sea. Beyond the working fleet, a ferry from the mainland glides towards the quay, its wide deck crowded with travelers clutching bundles and crates. Some stand quietly at the rails, staring upwards at the island city slowly rising before them for the first time. Because Mirado is a city impossible to ignore. The city climbs from the harbor in great circular tiers, each district embraced by its own weathered stone wall. Layer upon layer rises toward the heights, roofs of glazed tile catching the morning light like scattered scales of onyx and bronze. Gates pierce each ring of the city, guarded and deliberate, and only one road moves freely through them all. That is a 1,000-lantern path, a fabled path with immortal lights that winds from the east gate by the port, threading through every district of Mirado before reaching the distant Jade Palace at the summit. Even now, the lanterns that line it sway gently in the sea wind. For centuries, this city has watched the tides. Heroes and conquerors have walked its streets. Scholars, artists, merchants, pilgrims, and wanderers have passed through its gates. Mirado is a city of stories, of triumph, of ambition, of conquest, and of secrets. And beneath it all is a quiet sadness that lingers long after great histories are written. This morning, like countless mornings before it, the harbor awakens beneath the weight of all those memories, while the tide delivers something new to its shore. As we pan the camera over the harbor, over the docks and the boats and the merchants and the fishermen yelling at one another and pulling and unloading their night's catch, we see a man wandering along the shore, along the piers. Soup, can you please describe your character to us?
On the cobbles of Port Dayang, without much impact, land the flip-flap of the sandals of Kim Jun. He's in his early 40s, skinny man, not of great strength or great disposition, but he's here at the ports, collecting the bowls he left overnight for the stray cats and dogs to feed from. In his hand, he has a large sack where he is collecting bits and bobs, bits and pieces that wash up on the shore. One man's trash is certainly this man's treasure. Collecting bits of wood, screws, wires, anything that can be used to sort of MacGyver this civilization and the jobs he does around into a position of working. He wrinkles his nose at the smell of the fish heap towering over him. It is a familiar location, a familiar smell, but one that is not easily gotten used to.
As you approach this pile of fish, and not really fish itself, they're the remnants of fish. They are what's left over after the merchants have cleaned them, what they toss to the passing cats or the rats or the gulls, whatever carrion comes to feast upon the remains of their catch. It is a slimy pile of silvery scales, bones, and guts, and it reeks. There's often good stuff in the bowels of this heap, and something catches your eye. Merm, can you please describe what June sees?
Amidst the silvery scales, you see a being. It's a person made of stone. They are gray, and their hair is a stark white. They are unconscious, but when they open their eyes, they do not have pupils. They just are round, soulless eyes as you would see them. They are very large. They are taller, very built, but they are lying limp among the disgusting smell of the fish heap.
June, upon seeing this thing, how do you react?
June pauses for a moment. This isn't something he's used to seeing among the detritus of Catch the Day. Appears to be a person who might need some assistance. And so he'll walk over and perhaps not stand over, but stand nearby, just enough to cast a shadow over their face. Hello.
At the sound of a voice, as close as you are now in the shadow, Tui opens her eyes and looks up at you, sits up, and brings along fish bones and scales, and everything kind of glides off of her body. And all you hear is, where?
Hello.
Where?
Has Tui noticed June, or?
Yes. I'm looking
Okay.
right at you when I say this.
Okay. This is Port Dayon. This is
Where?
Mirado.
Where?
Do you know where those places are?
Where?
I'm guessing not.
Where?
June is not a man of great strength or great stature, but he will attempt to reach a hand out and take Tui's hand, lift her to her feet.
Yeah. She'll just keep saying that. She doesn't. Where? And I point at you. Where?
My name is June. I live in the city of Mirado in the Steel Ring. What's your name?
June.
Yes, that's my name. Is that your name now too? No?
June.
Okay.
June.
My name is June. It's
June
nice
where?
to meet you.
June where?
June is here. June is from Mirado. It's nice to meet you. Have you always been in this fish heap? No. Okay. June has from his breakfast one of those triangle-shaped rice balls. In Japan, they call it onigiri. In Korea, samgak kimbap. I'll hand it to you. It's like, I don't know how long you've been out here, but you look like you could probably use some food. Yes.
June.
It's nice to meet you.
June.
I think. I don't know. We've met now that I don't know you. Since I don't know your name. Do
June.
you know? Yes.
Tui.
Tui.
June.
Do you?
June.
Mhm.
June. Tui.
June. Tui. Perfect.
Eh.
Do you know anybody in this city? Tui? No.
Where?
Well, I have a workshop, but it looks like you might need some assistance. It's outside my level of expertise. I have a good friend. Perhaps shares a name with you, Tui Vailala, might be able to take a look at you, see how you're doing. Would you be okay with that?
Tui.
Tui. Okay.
Tui.
I would take that as a yes.
Tui.
And June is going to pack up his gathering and his bowls. This is something that's more important because clearly this person needs help. And we'll take Tui up from the port, up to the artificer Tui Vailala, who June has known for a very long time, but Bear the player knows very little about. So happy to let you fill in those details, Merm, if you would like.
Tui Vailala is he's not a beginner artificer, but he's not a very well-known one. He has like a workshop that he works in, but it's not very large. His clientele isn't very, wide, or is in the upper rings of Mirado. And he honestly just kind of gets by, but he's very close to you and is always willing to, when you don't know what you're doing, Tui Vailala's like, yeah, come over. That's okay. We're fine.
So June is taking Tui up to visit the artificer Tui Vailala. June himself has interacted with Clanks, has no real understanding of their how their medicine works, how their biology works. Isn't even fully sure that giving them this tuna rice ball was a good thing to do. Hopefully they will not get sick. But we'll take Tui to the workshop of Tui Vailala and knock on the door. Hope that we can let in.
All right. Just want to shout out to Quinn. Thank you so much for your donation. And the comment was protect Tui at all costs.
Yes.
And this is a reward. You will have advantage, Tui, on your next roll. All right. Thank you so much, Quinn. I will actually ask June to make the first roll of this game, though.
Okay.
And this is going to be an instinct check for me, please. This is a reaction roll, so we won't count fear or hope. We're just looking at the number.
You're looking for a straight number. I have nothing that would benefit this, so we will roll the dice and see what happens. That's not bad at all for the first roll. 18.
19. With a 19, as you help Tui out of this stinking pile of rotting fish, it is early morning. People are busy. The fishermen and the merchants are getting ready. No one's really bothering you, especially no one really hangs out at this end of the pier with this smell. But there is one individual looking at you, watching you quite intently from the shadows of an alley. And as he sees you clock him, he just kind of sinks back into the shadows. Now spend a point of fear for that.
It's not the weirdest thing that's happened out on this part, quite frankly.
Where?
Where? Yes, exactly. So we're going to make sure that Tui is taken care of, and he'll tuck that away in the back of his mind. But this is more important.
You got our second donation in just a few seconds ago. Thank you so much, Greg, for giving me a point of fear.
Oh no!
I'll get that fear right back. I will put it to good use, I promise.
I don't like that.
And you bring Tui, escort this giant. How tall is Tui?
Tui is 5'10". I don't know how tall Kim June is, but
Kim June's like 5'1".
Yeah. Okay. So I tower over you.
Yes.
Getting me up off the ground was probably very funny to watch.
Yeah, it was probably a bit like I didn't even have a comparison in my mind. I wanted to have one, but it was insane.
Yeah, with the slippery fish guts on this stone pathway, it was a feat to get Tui onto her feet. But you escort her through the east gate to see your good friend Tui, the other artificer. And when you arrive there, he him pronouns?
Yes.
Tui? Okay. He is still not dressed. His shop, his workshop isn't even open yet. You can see inside he's busy preparing a cup of tea. He notices you kind of loitering outside the window, ushers you in, and immediately drops his teacup as he looks at Tui.
Where? And I point at the broken teacup. Where
Where Tui?
Good
Jun.
morning, Tui Vailala.
June, you have truly outdone yourself. Is
This is not me. This is Tui. I found her down in the port while I was. You know what I do in the ports in the morning. It's not all that important. But she told me her name was Tui, and the first person I thought of was you. Hoping that there might be a connection. I'm not sure.
He has forgotten that you are there, June, as his attention is completely now fixed on Tui. He walks right up to you and starts. It doesn't touch you, but it just looks up at you your entire length, walks around you.
Tui.
I am Tui too.
Tui.
Wow. Thank you so much to an anonymous donor. Someone wants to adopt you, Tui. So Tui, not only do you have advantage on your next roll, but you also have a reroll at your disposal too, if you want.
Thank you.
Oh, very nice.
Tui.
And as he looks at you, wait, this is no normal Clank. Where did you find her?
I found her in the fish pile. You are familiar with the place. It's by smell, if not by anything else.
Oh, I won't ask what you were doing down there, but this is truly remarkable. You do need a shower or a bath, though. This smell just will not do. No, and he immediately sits you down, or takes you by the arms, and tries to sit you into a chair, Tui.
I just let him. I sit. Tui, Jun.
Yes, Tui. Truly astounding. And he wanders off with a bucket to get some water to give you a good bath. And as he looks, he says, "You could use a bath too, June. Just saying."
Okay, Tui. I think my friend here will have a better grasp of how to help you. Maybe orient you a little bit. I have to go to work right now, but I will be back and I will come and check on you.
Jun. And then I stand up to go to the door with you. Jun. Tui. Jun.
Perhaps my aunt can wait on this repair then. Right. I'm not going to let Tui shower me, but I will stick around and talk to Tui Vailala and make sure I understand what's going on for the most part. I don't think I have space in my shop to take Tui in, but Tui Vailala has quite a lot of space. Could possibly help you to reorient yourself a little bit and knows where I live, so you can come check on me whenever you want to, and I can come check on you whenever I need to.
Tui Jun.
Okay, and that's the conversation I will have with Tui Vailala once he comes back with the bucket. I'm not going to let him shower me.
All right. As you depart to head off to work, I'm going to shift the scene now, rewind the clock several years, perhaps over a decade, where we find two young children together in a courtyard, their parents, their families, off to one side, inside the buildings, having a important grown-up conversation, leaving the two of you to your own devices. Hey, Ben, can you please describe yourself, and then I'll ask Numa to do the same.
So, Yebin as a child is... I don't know how tall children are supposed to be, actually. But she's on the smaller side. She's got about shoulder length brown hair with one weird little light streak in it. Very light looking lavender eyes, and she's wearing a pink hanbok. It looks like her mother probably made it recently, so it's very nice. It's very new. The seams are very clean, and she's just rocking back and forth on her on her feet, waiting for the grown-ups to be done.
How about Numa?
Yeah, in the middle of all that refinement is Numa doing her absolute best to ruin the composition. Complete opposite of Hyman. She is a young, natured fawn child with warm caramel brown skin and soft caramel fur at her ears and tail, marked by pale vitiligo across both of her eyes, around her nose and mouth, and in scatter patches. Her eyes are also a striking lavender, but there is like no visible pupils unless you're very close. And above them rise small peach pink stag antlers. Their color sort of lightened by the same vitiligo that marbles her skin, and she has this more broad fireball kind of nose and full lips. Her hair is left in a huge, very dense, curly afro with soft bangs, because it's far too thick for anyone in this household to fully tame it. And she's also dressed similar in pale jade embroidered sort of jacket over cream layers, a muted gold sash around the waist, and a split overskirt with tight fitted trousers for her fawn shaped legs. And she has no shoes on, just hooves on the ground, and she is kicking a ball, this bright blue ball, on her knee a few times, and then the back of her hoof, and then at the top of her head. Complete opposite.
What are the two of you talking about?
Numa's showing off, so it's kind of like, see, I've been trying this new move, and I'm trying to like, you kick it up and then you like rest it on your back, but it keeps like rolling down. So like I do and this, and then see, it keeps, and then she like goes run after the ball and like sort of holds it out to you. Can you do it?
I think you need to lean more forward, and Hyebin's gonna try and probably kick the ball a little too hard and send it over the fence. Oops, I'm sorry.
No, that's really awesome. You should totally come around more, because my sister isn't good at, like, she calls it boy stuff. I don't think kicking a ball is boy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, Hyebin's gonna look over at their parents. It looks like our parents are gonna talk for a long time, and maybe we'll get to come around more.
Oh, you're totally gonna stay the night. Yeah, they're gonna do that like for a long time. That's what they do.
Oh, I didn't bring a change of clothes.
Oh, it's okay. I have so many clothes that you can try on. You look about and kind of like looks at yours. Like, yeah, I think we could have something that you could wear.
Yay!
But we should probably go get my ball back.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's actually way better that we are, because over the fence. I want to show you something really cool. Do you want to see something cool?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And she'll like put her hand out for you to like grab it.
Yeah, she's gonna grab Numa's hand.
Her fawn legs are a little bit faster, so if she feels like that she's like tugging on you a little bit, like she'll slow down. I'm so sorry.
Hyebin's got her skirt gathered up in one hand, and she's like running as fast as she can after you.
Yeah, basically gets to the fence, and you can see that there is a plank that is clearly like a little shifted to the side. That like clearly she's been moving this thing like constantly, so she just pushes it all the way. After you.
Ooh, yeah, she's gonna gather up her skirts, duck down, and go on through. Are we supposed to be doing this?
Define supposed to, she says as she's like crawling on all fours, not caring about grass stains at all.
Well, I mean, like, will we get in trouble with your parents for breaking the fence?
Breaking, it was already like that when we found it, so no.
Maybe I should ask Uncle June about that.
No. We don't need to. They're very, very busy, and adults don't like when you like start talking to them when they're talking to adults, because then they get super mad, then they send you in the corner, and it's a whole thing.
They put you in the corner?
Do your parents not put you in the corner?
No!
That's not normal?
I don't think so.
Do your parents also not make you do push-ups?
No! Why would they make you do push-ups?
My dad's the chief is in town, so he's like always like athletics and stuff, but then like sometimes he wants athletics and then sometimes he doesn't. Like he wants me doing embroidery and I don't like it.
I don't do push-ups. I don't have very strong arms. I do
I do also do embroidery though. My mom works in a seamstress's shop. Like, and she like holds out her skirt. She made this for me.
Your mom made that?
Yeah,
That's so awesome. Well, see, I like embroidery. I just don't want to do it.
that's fair. I stick myself with the needle sometimes, and that hurts, and I don't like it. So I understand why you wouldn't like doing that.
It hurts? I prick my fingers all the time. Doesn't bother me.
Yeah, but your parents are having you do push-ups and making you sit in the corner.
That's fair. You have really good legs, though. I mean, look how far you kicked my ball.
Thank you. We should find it before it gets too dark.
Yeah, I think... Pretty sure it was... you can kind of see that, like, she can clearly see where the ball is and is like, I think it was over that way. Completely wrong direction.
Kevin is probably too short to see what what Numa can see.
I think I can see it. It's fine. Just follow me.
Okay.
Yeah, and she sort of like guides you across what starts to become like a more vegetative, foresty area at the back of the house that we were in, and there's this really cool stone place that like it makes weird sounds. Like the wind blows through it, and it makes weird sounds. That's what I want to show her.
Ooh.
All right. So you walk through this garden area. It's beautifully manicured, very well kept, except for the very back corner, which seems to be somewhat neglected. And back there, Numa, you know that there seems to be the remnants of a forgotten shrine, perhaps. At least that's what you think it is. It's just stones kind of built up into this kind of little alcove with a little shelf in front. You can see some writing on the side. You're not quite sure what it says, but it must be important. Or
Yeah, this is the place. I think my ball's in here. Isn't it cool?
What is it?
Kevin's gonna start touching the walls, probably.
I think it's a shrine. It kind of looks like the one at my house now, but it's not this dirty and like worn down.
Gibbon, can you please make a presence reaction roll for me, please?
Oh dear. Okay. Presence. Roll.
Ooh.
15.
15. So as you I don't get that fear.
Nope.
As you touch the walls and start looking around, there is this cool, almost cold wind that kind of blows through this. And there's a cloud that passes over at that exact moment. Things go a little dark and you get the strange sensation you're not alone.
Kevin shivers a little bit with the passing cloud and the cool breeze, and starts to look around. And she knows she's not alone because she's got Numa, but she also feels like there's somebody else here. So she scoots a little bit closer, holds Numa's hand a little bit tighter, and she goes, nobody lives here, right?
I would hope not. This is a terrible place to live in, if so.
Okay.
Why? Are you cold?
A little bit. Also, I feel like somebody's watching us.
What? And like she like quickly turns around immediately thinking that like it's more parents or something like that. I don't see anyone. Don't scare me like that.
I'm not trying to scare you. It felt like something's weird about this place.
I mean, it's a little cold, a little windy. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. I like being here.
Do you think your ball is in here?
Yeah, we should go in further and just see where it went.
Okay. And you're gonna keep holding my hand?
Yeah, of course. Why would I let it go?
I don't know. I feel like that's something people might do sometimes, maybe.
No, not of course. Please say, and then like she actually like interlocks her fingers. There we go.
Okay.
As you look down and feel the comforting touch of your friend's hand in yours, there's that shiver again that kind of raised the hackles on the back of your neck. And you glance over at your friend, and standing behind her is an unmistakable ghostly figure of a woman.
Numa? Who's that?
She's gonna point behind Numa.
Can I see it?
No.
Yeah, you're really starting to scare me.
You don't see her?
Who?
There's a lady!
What are you talking? There's no lady.
There is a lady!
Okay, if there's a lady, close your eyes, and we'll walk back out of here. My ball's not that important.
Okay.
She's gonna put one hand over her eyes.
Don't let go, okay?
I won't let go. Excuse us, lady. We're just gonna leave out of here. Just sorry.
Hey, Ben, can you make an instinct roll for me? This will be a real roll. No.
Oh God. Okay. Instinct. Oh God. Could I use Quiet Escape Artist?
And not in this case. No.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. Straight roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Critical success.
Oh God.
First critical. All right. With a critical success, you gain 1 hope, which you already have. Foundry took care of that for us.
Yay.
You would relieve 1 stress, but you don't have any.
Stressed in
and with
the
a
moment.
critical success, as you kind of cover one hand, like cover your eyes with one hand, you catch something in the corner of your eye, a motion, and the ghostly woman standing behind your friend, wearing a beautiful, beautiful hanbok. You don't know what color it is. It's a kind of ethereal, wispy, silvery kind of look. But you notice she has horns, very similar to your friend.
Numa, has your family always lived here?
My family? Yeah, generations. I'm pretty sure. I mean, Dad's always talking about it. Why?
Gibbon's gonna look back over her shoulder. If the lady is still there, like briefly make eye contact and then look away and say,
I think that one's related to you.
The lady that you saw?
Yeah, she's got your pointy bits.
My horns? I get them
Yeah.
from my dad.
Oh, maybe your dad knows who that is.
You think this might be another family shrine?
Maybe.
I should ask that. Oh no, I can't ask that. I'll ask Mom about it. Mom will know.
All right. So
Okay, you've been honest with me, so I want to be honest with you. My ball's not in here.
Oh, where'd it go?
On the other side, closer to the fence. I wanted to show you this really cool shrine, but now I feel really bad because you sound scared.
It's okay. I forgive you. You just have to be my friend now.
I don't know. You drive a hard bargain. Okay, I'll be your friend. But you cannot tell your parents or my mom and dad that we came here at all. You can never tell anybody ever about this place. Ever.
Gibbon's gonna hold up her pinky.
I promise.
Okay, let's actually go get my ball now before my dad kills us and runs off with you.
all right. So the two of you leave this strange shrine, retrieve the ball, and go back into the house. I'm going to advance the clock once more and bring us back to present day as we find Tui and June on the Thousand Lantern Path, making their way towards the center of town, passing through the gates into the, you guys are in the copper tier, into the steel tier, and then further in towards the jade tier, the very center of Mirado, where, June, you are traveling to a job. You've been commissioned to do some repairs. As you're walking, Tui, this is now present day. You've been here now 2.5, 3 months now. Has your vocabulary increased at all?
Yes. Very basic things, but yes, my vocabulary has increased.
All right. So you would have known that your friend, that June's friend Tui, one of the encounters you've had since your first arrival in Discovery, he would have taken June aside and started to talk to him in a hushed voice. Tui, is this something you would want to try and overhear?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to
Because I feel like they're talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
You said instinct, you said?
Yes, and you have advantage on this roll, and you can re-roll it if you like.
Okay. I'm just going to roll with advantage first just to
Where
see.
is the chat?
Woo.
All right, I got a point of fear on that. With a 22. Oh, thank you for another donation. Hold on, just let me find out what that is. Dead Poet. Love that name. And hey, Numa is going to gain a point of hope with that donation. All right. Thank you so much again for your donation.
Thank you.
Back to you, Tui. You overhear this conversation as Tui, the artificer, whispers in hushed voice to June. You're your friend. Your friend. Your discovery.
Friend.
You're just
No,
Your-
friend.
friend. Friend. Very
I'm
unusual.
your friend. She's my friend too.
Fair enough. It just gives Tui a quick glance. Do you think she can hear us? Do you think she understands us?
I don't know. They seem to be occupied with something. What is it you want to say?
Now, I've seen clanks. I've seen the ones, the Jiangsung, the totems that imbued by the spirit. I've seen the ones created by the Huazhan movement, the great artificers of the Queen's ministry. But all of them have the contracts that bind them to control them, to guide their power so they don't become too powerful or become out of control, a way for us to manage them. Your friend Tui has no contracts. There is nothing binding her.
Is that cause for alarm? She seems to be sentient. She can talk. She can think. Why would she need to be restricted?
Well, she's a clank. They must be controlled. Who knows what they're capable of if they're not?
They might be. Well, I'll keep. I'm glad you've been gracious enough to take her in. I'll keep an eye on her. I'll keep eyes out.
June,
I don't.
You are my friend.
Yes.
You are my dear friend. I've known you for a very long time.
Yes.
I don't want to have you get in trouble if the Huazhan ministry finds out about her. That could be very dangerous. It's my duty to report this as an anomaly to them, but I won't.
Okay. I dearly appreciate you for that. And to allay your fears a little bit, I don't know much about the binding scripts, the charter script that would be used for clanks. But I think perhaps as a gift, I can give Tui a little bit of embellishment, if she'd like. Something that makes it something to appear like the charter script that would normally bind them. I don't think I have the ability to add the script myself, the actual binding script, but if appearances, if nothing else, right?
That is a fabulous idea. You should do that at your earliest convenience, because it is only a matter of time before she's discovered, and when that happens, I fear for you, my friend.
Well, I appreciate you, and I would not want to put you in danger either. I will talk. I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her, see how she feels about it.
How she feels about it?
Yes. I think you've lived with her for a few months now. I think you can tell that she has feelings.
Yes, she is quite remarkable that way.
So, for your sake, and for my sake, and for her sake, I will ask.
Very, very well. If you need my assistance in any matter, please don't hesitate to ask. She is very special. I can tell.
Absolutely.
I will continue to do research on this if you don't mind. I'd like to understand.
I'd like that very much. I'd like to understand as well.
Very good. I really think she's listening to us.
And if she is, we're talking about her. She is going to find out eventually.
Be careful, my friend.
Absolutely. That's how I've stayed alive so long.
So as you walk towards the Jade District, along the Thousand Lantern Path, I'm going to spend a point of fear at this point in time.
Rude.
And
And
as you are walking, these lanterns have been lit since the start of time, as far as you know. They are a symbol of the celestial blessings bestowed upon the people of Hanashira, that as long as they are lit, people believe that you are under their protection, despite the numerous conquests and the pain and the sorrow that transpired within these walls. As long as these lanterns were lit, it always gave people hope. And as you walk from the copper ring into the steel ring, one of the lanterns goes out. I need Tui to make an instinct check for me, please. This is a reaction roll.
Okay. Instinct.
Wow. Nice
Oh.
roll.
Damn.
Okay.
Holy
So
cannoli.
that was a reaction, so you don't get that hope, I'm sorry to say. But with that, you feel a strange, as soon as that light goes out, there's almost a tugging inside. You could feel it. Your attention is immediately drawn up almost before the light is extinguished. And there's something that feels like emptiness inside of you.
Jun,
Yes.
tell me about the lamp again.
Well, the lanterns are a sign of our hope. They're a sign of our community, a sign of us sticking together and taking care of each other. I've heard a little bit about them going out. I don't know what it means.
Did I?
I don't think you did. Because if you did, you are here. But so am I. And so is, and June has in his pocket, like right here, a rather large, a smallish potato-shaped golden cat whose name is Peaches. And so is Peaches. I don't think. Do you think Peaches made the lantern go out?
But you hear I'm new, and now I'm
That's
here,
okay.
now out. I take out light. Now I feel bad inside.
Oh, I'm sorry that.
Did that conversation just happen right before we're walking?
Maybe a few days earlier.
Okay. Junjun,
Yes.
I don't want to be with Tui anymore. Want to stay with Junjun.
Okay. You see my shop. It's a little bit. The ceiling's a little bit low, but we can make it work.
Yes, make it work, please.
Yes.
I
we'll
don't
figure
like
something
Tui.
out. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a little bit of maybe a silly way to use this skill. I believe one of my class skills, Andrew, is the ability to use a handheld Huijon tool to mend a small handheld tool or mechanism.
All right.
May I attempt to mend the lantern?
Sure can. So this lantern is considered a work of art. These are beautiful, ancient things made of stone, and they have always been lit, as far as you can remember, with a soft light. So it's a little above you. Would you like to climb up the post to get to it?
Junjun on shoulder?
Yes, that would probably be the best way to do that. Let's see if we can fix this, Chewie.
Okay. Me want to feel better.
All right. I'll allow you guys to make a tag team roll here if you like. That means one of you has to spend 3 hope. But this allows you both to roll, and you can choose which role you want to take.
I only have 2 hope.
All right, I will use my 3 hope then.
And your 3 hope, and you can each make. I'm going to say this is going to be a finesse roll or a knowledge roll. Sorry for you, June. Sorry, a knowledge roll. And for Tui, this is going to be a strength roll, just to make sure you can keep your friend on your shoulders.
Yep. For sure.
All right. So we both roll and we pick which one we want?
Yes.
Could I use my experience of better a wall than a window?
Sure. You just plant yourself like a wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I would need to use hope to use an experience, wouldn't I? That's okay.
Yes, you would.
Okay. I'm rolling.
All right. You guys both rolled with fear. But which one do you want to take? The 15 with fear or the 13 with fear?
I think the 15 sounds nice.
Yeah.
The 15 sounds nice to me.
Yeah.
All right. So that is June, your roll. I will take 1 point of fear. As you climb up June's Tui's shoulders, June, and you reach up with your Huadron tool to try and fix this lamp, or at least discover what's wrong with it. It is odd. It was always been a mystery as to why these lanterns have been lit for so long and have never gone out. Even the Huadron ministry have not figured this out. It's one of those celestial, divine things that people just thought it was the spirits inhabiting them.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go up there, you can't find any mechanism per se to reignite or relight this lantern. But as you look inside and kind of poke around with your tool, it gets stuck on something. It just feels like there's something inside there that shouldn't be. It's like there's a bit of resistance where there shouldn't be. And as you try and it's almost like you're spooning like peanut butter or something. There's something thick and goopy in there. And as you pull out something that looks greenish blue. It's just like goo kind of dripping off your tool. And as it comes up and out, some of it splashes and runs down your arm. And I'm going to have you take a hit point of damage. As it starts to scald your arm.
Junjun,
runs down.
You okay? Junjun?
Ow.
Junjun, do you need to come down?
Yeah. I'm okay for now. That was not fun. As I pull this goo out, has anything changed with the lantern?
No, it still remains unlit.
So, Andrew, could I use my luminous pulse to light up the inside of that space of lantern and make it look like it's relit?
Sure. What is this skill?
It's a non-magical interaction with the physical environment. It doesn't appear to be a skill. It's off of technical sleight.
Okay. All right. Do you need to make a roll for that?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So describe what this looks like.
Sure. The tool in my hand is essentially just this era's version of a screwdriver, quite frankly. But it has a channel that runs down the center, and from that channel, I can place tiny beads in the environment of energy, and they'll give off light. Sometimes quite a lot of light, sometimes quite a little bit of light. And I just like to create a small bead floating in the air, just a little light, a little arcane lamp, right in the center of the lamp. I'll make the color. I don't know if I can control the color. It will probably be the same color as all my other lights, which may not be the same as the lanterns. It's light, and it's to make my friend feel better.
So you're still up on Tui's shoulders. You plant this little luminous ball inside the lantern. It can't quite match the color or intensity of the original lamp, but it begins to glow, that soft glow of your manufactured light. Tui, how do you feel?
Close it up
that?
as best I can and kind of pull back. I'll say,
Ginger,
what do you think, Tui?
Did you fix it? It fixed?
Well, certainly is lit up now.
That's not what I asked. Did you fix?
I don't know. I think so.
It go out soon?
I hope not. But we can check on the way back if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what that was on my... Do I know... Have I noticed anything else about this goo? Has it just kind of evaporated into the air, or is it still on my arm?
It kind of runs down. It almost has that acidic kind of nature as it runs down. And then as it dries, it turns into this crusty brown thing that kind of flakes off.
It's like that time I spilled battery acid on myself. It's like, yeah, this should... yeah, well, let's go visit. Let's go visit... what is it you call her? Pretty. Let's go visit Pretty.
Pretty. Pretty.
All right. With that, I'm going to shift the camera once more, present day still, to the home of Numa. This is one of your rare days off. What does Numa look like on her day off?
Yeah, and 10 plus years into the future, she is now a very striking, much taller fawn, similar vibe of, the camel round skin and the vitiligo, but she is now, her horns have grown exponentially compared to being a 10-year-old child, and she now has a scar that goes from just below her temple and to just below her eye, as she is now a part of the Jade Enforcers, and she was hoping to enjoy her day off, especially given that her friend is supposed to be stopping by, but of course, as always, she's now standing almost at attention because she's just used to it by now when her father is around, and her long jet black hair is now sort of braided back in multiple sort of box braid kind of style, and they're draped around her horns with like a top knot bun with the rest of her hair down her back, and still dressed in that jade and gold sort of housewear with a high collar and very delicate embroidery. And she is just waiting for this to be over.
You hear before you see your father's heavy footsteps almost marching on the stone floor behind you. Numa.
Father?
A word.
I would expect nothing less. And she gives him a proper deep bow.
You see standing before you your father, slightly taller than you by a few inches, broad-shouldered, wearing full Jade Banner uniform. He is a high-ranking officer within this organization as he looks at you and says, I must speak to you about your friend.
Okay. Is she okay?
I fear that her presence and her influence upon you is distracting you from your duties.
What? What are you talking about?
If you wish to rise in rank within the Jade Banner, you must assert all of your attention to your duties and to your regiment. And this friend offers nothing but distraction. Her talk of... I don't believe she is right in the head.
I'm sorry, Father, I respect you, and I ask that you, if we're going to have this conversation, you're going to speak on behalf of my friends. You're going to talk about them correctly. I wouldn't let anyone talk about you like that way. I'm not going to allow you to speak about her in that manner. It's my one day off. My one day off. I never get a day off.
That is precisely why I wish to protect you. The honor of this family, I ask that you reconsider your friendship with her.
Just like you wanted me to reconsider taking sports and reconsider joining the Jade Enforcers in the first place. Yes, I understand that you just disagree with every decision that I ever make because I am a disappointment to this family.
He stiffens when you say that. I took you in to the detriment of my own position.
I'm sorry, what do you mean you took me in?
You should be grateful, child. Many in the city would be terribly envious of your position now and the privileges that you are afforded and take for granted.
Father, I understand that I look a little different than the rest of you, but I think that is a little far to say that you took me in because of how I look. It's a little far even for you.
When your friend arrives, you will not allow her in this house.
I'm not going to let her come all the way over here and tell her that she needs to go home.
This conversation is over, Numa.
Father, please.
He turns to leave.
You were smart. You were brave. You can handle anything that comes your way. You were smart. You were brave. You can handle anything that comes your way. I will. I'm sick. Very. I'm sick, and I can't hang out today. I'm sick. I'm so tired. Okay. And she sort of rushes through the household
You
to get to the
see
door.
your mother. How do you address your mother? What title do you give her?
I feel like she's definitely like the matriarch of our family, and the only person that I feel like understands me even a little bit. Is there a Korean term for mother that is like more endearing?
More, I guess, informal way, just be Oma.
Oma, yeah.
She sees you as your father practically storms out of the room. She immediately kind of enters in, watching him leave. Doesn't say much. She's impeccably dressed as always in a beautiful, like, pinkish hanbok. And she bows as he leaves, and she turns to you. Are you okay, Numa?
I'm fine. It's a wonderful day. First day off in months. Very excited.
Your father is a good man. He's simply trying to look out for you and this family as best he can in the ways he knows.
You're a slightly biased mother, but you married him, so.
I don't necessarily agree with all of his decisions.
And yet we all have to abide by them. So,
if you wish, I could have one of the servants sneak you out the back door so that you can spend time with your friend today.
I don't want to have to sneak. I worked my way up in the ranks, and I deserve a day off, and I deserve to walk with my friends and to have them at my house, a house that I am also a part of.
Of course, but you know how your father can get. Do you really want to antagonize him?
See, even my father, since, apparently he's taking me in, whatever that means.
Her face expression, the expression on her face changes when you say that and goes a little cold. There's much you don't know, Numa.
Apparently so. Is anyone going to start telling the truth around here?
She reaches out for your hand. Do you let her take it?
There's a sigh, but yes, she does put her hand out.
Numa, be strong.
I'm trying. He hates me. If I could change my nose and my ears, I would.
Come with me. As she leads you by the hand out of the room you're in, down the hall into a small reading room that your father rarely, if ever, enters. But this is the room where your mother finds serenity and peace for herself. They sit.
You changed it since I was last in here.
She pulls down a beautiful black lacquered box with mother of pearl inlay from a shelf and rests it on a table in front of you. I have something for you. This is something I meant to give you when you came of age. And I think you deserve to know.
Know what? It's not my birthday.
She opens the box and pulls out a beautiful, almost like a handkerchief, more like a scarf. It's quite long, and beautiful silk scarf, blue and gold, with beautiful embroidery, making these intricate patterns along its length. When you arrived at this house, this accompanied you.
All babies are swaddled in blankets. That's very sweet and sentimental for you to keep it.
No, this was more than that. I think this was your mother's. I know this was your mother's. And
I would hope so. You would know that it's to your own stuff.
no, Numa, I am not your mother.
That put you up to this? Is this small one day off and everyone's like trying to make jokes today?
You were left on our doorstep as a child with a note. And this.
Look, I know I look a little different, but I do look like you. Like I look like everyone. Why are you saying this? Why are you saying this now? Why? What? I feel like I'm missing something here.
Please take a moment. She pulls out a small letter and hands it to you. I'll leave you alone with this. If you want to talk afterwards, please come find me.
You're joking. And she takes like the paper and looks at it.
It is a letter from a woman, and it starts out, "My dearest Numa, my beautiful child, I am sorry I will never have the chance to see you grown. Please know that I will always be with you, and this scarf will provide you the answers you are looking for. Please be true to yourself and live a joyous and happy life."
Okay, this is fine. This doesn't change. This doesn't change anything. This isn't And she kind of looks at the scarf, and she like smells it a little bit. She looks at the paper again. She folds it up neatly, tucking it in a pocket, and she stands up and does what she does best in this family, which is swallow down the feelings, taking it all in, and wraps the scarf around her hand before exiting the room.
Right. We're going to transition once more outside in Jade District as our friends June, Tui are making their way towards your home, Numa. And along the way, before they arrive, Yepin, what do you look like as an adult now?
Hyebin hasn't changed much. She's grown taller, obviously. Her hair has now grown to about mid-back, and normally she'll loosely braid it off to one side. She's got 2 dangly tassel earrings that match the red dress and pink shawl that she's wearing, as well as the necklace that her mother left her. But she is impeccably dressed. Her nails are clean, a little bit sharp. And she keeps as neutral a face as possible when being outside, because she doesn't, number one, she doesn't want to offend anybody. Number two, she doesn't want anyone to know that she is judging them.
All right. So as you make your way through the Jade District, judging, but not judging everyone and everything along the way, you feel a familiar presence behind you. This is a presence that has accompanied you through into adulthood. A presence that you first experienced in that dark shrine at the back of your friend's yard. And you can just feel them as you walk through this neighborhood, this presence just looming behind your shoulder.
She's biting her tongue, but as soon as she gets to a less populated area, she'll slip a little bit into an alleyway to address the spirit. Yes? What is it this time?
The spirit has never spoken to you, but has always just kind of shown up whenever you're about to meet or you're with your friend, Numa. And she just stands there. Can you make an instinct check for me, please?
Okie dokie. Instinct.
Good roll.
Hell yeah.
All right. So most of the time she stands there with an unreadable expression on her face, just present, but doesn't really interact or say much or if anything to you. This time, however, there is a different look about it. She looks afraid.
Hyebin tilts her head a little bit, studying the expression. Okay, you only show up when I'm going to meet Numa, and I don't like that look on your face. Is something wrong with her? Is she sick? Do you know?
She shakes her head back and forth slowly. That look of wide-eyed fear on her face. Her mouth starts to open as if she wants to say something. She steps back, and as she does so, she fades into the daylight.
Hyebin feels a pit in her stomach because she's seen that ghost all the time, only when she's going to see Numa. And normally her expression doesn't change. But now that it's changed, and now that she looks worried, it's starting to make Hyebin worry. So she ducks out of the alleyway and picks up the pace because it's Numa's day off. She wouldn't do anything stupid, but she knows her friend. She knows she's got a little bit of a temper, and she's like, I really hope you haven't gotten yourself into anything too bad. But she is increasing her pace to get to Numa's house.
All right. As soon as you step outside of the alley, you practically bump into June and Tui, who are making their way to Numa's place as well.
Beam, 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 beam.
Oh, hi, Tui. Hi, Odyssey.
Hyebina.
Where are you going?
We have a list of tasks we need to take care of in the Chabar household. I imagine since you're in this part of the city, you're on your way there too?
Yeah. We're supposed to hang out today.
Well, I didn't get the work order from her, so you probably are still hanging out with her. I'll try to keep to the background. I won't. I know you enjoy your time together. I will not interfere with that.
Okay. Can you walk fast? I know you're old. Can you walk faster?
Yes.
Okay, good. Come on. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Beam, beam, okay?
I'm fine. I think Numa might not be.
Oh, pretty. Go.
Yeah.
Okay. June is moving as fast as he can. He's not that old. He's early 40s.
All right. As you approach Numa's house, Numa, can you describe your family home?
Yeah. Totally was prepared to talk about my family home. Totally not scrolling through my notes because I had this written and ready. Boom. Yeah. So it's all polished and sort of curated beauty. This place built to convince the world that nothing ugly could ever happen here. We're talking pale stone paths cut through, trimmed moss and winter pruned shrubs, low koi ponds, patches of rocks, larger rocks around it. Beyond the sort of sweeping of like tiled roofs and painted eaves, there are paper screen doors. They stand open to let in day while servants sort of move quietly enough to become almost more a part of the building itself than people. I would say that there feels that there's an air of no sense of worry, a very peaceful sort of sense in that the pillars that sort of hold around the courtyard, large black colored gate, lacquered, and there's someone out front of it just to make sure that everyone who is passing by in the neighborhood is supposed to be there. It feels ancient, but there's been modernizations to it. You can tell that the Huajuan movement has definitely touched base here, and what is on the foundation of old stones has now become this piece that feels like it matches the rest of the up on a hill highborn estates.
Cool. So when your friends appear on the doorstep, it would be a servant that answers the door. Is that correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as the servant answers the door, the three of you standing there bows deeply to you. Says, Madam Hyebin, Master Jun, and
Tui.
Master Tui, please come. It escorts you into a small room and says, please wait here. I shall get Numa for you. And the servant ducks back into the room where you have just finished reading that letter, Numa. knocks gently on the door frame and just bows to you. Numa, your guests have arrived.
Yes, there are multiple people.
Yes, Master Jun, the tinkerer, has come, I believe, to repair something, perhaps.
Oh, yes, that gosh darn piano. It keeps messing up. Yes, I don't know what's wrong with it. One day it's working, the next day it's something internal. He understands instruments more than me. Thank you. Let my father know that June is here and that I'll take care of it.
Very well. As he bows and leaves to look for your father.
Yeah, she sort of eyes are a little redder than she'd probably like. But she comes out more acting like she has a cold than anything else, and walks out to greet you all. You all know what Numa looks like, but she is a little bit more slouched for someone who is, like 5'7", 5'8". Hello, sorry, I lost track of time. I was not feeling well today. How are you all? Oh, Tui, hi.
Pretty! And then Tui runs up to you and holds your face. Pretty okay?
Pretty is okay. Just
What
not
pretty
feeling
I
great.
read.
Sick, not feeling well. I'm okay though. Give me a
What
couple of
Tui?
days.
What Tui do help?
Do you make the best tea? Could you make some tea?
Is that all?
Yeah,
We
you
wanna
just being
help.
here is great. Yeah, you can music. You could play some music.
I don't play music well. You know that. I don't do
I
that
thought-
well.
We're working on it, right?
Yeah, but in front of Bim Bim and Chun Chun.
I understand. Hey, Ben, it's so good to see you. And June.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little stuffy under the weather. Of course, on my day off.
Is the scarf visible, or are you hiding that?
It's actively in her hand.
Kevin's gonna eye the scarf a little bit. Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
She's gonna lower her voice a little bit.
Mm.
You know that the spirit that kind of looks like you, like she has her horns?
You mean the thing that we were never supposed to talk about that never happened?
I can't just ignore her. She's constantly following me around, and she looked like she was concerned about you today. Are you sure?
Maybe you just need to maybe you just need to like help her move on already, because the way that I do it is not the cleanest, greatest way. So and you're the only one who keeps seeing her. I can't see her, so maybe you should help her.
I tried. She doesn't speak.
I thought you spoke the language.
Oh yes, the language of ghosts, the ghost language. I totally.
June, the piano, my father needs fixed because every time we use it, for some reason or another, the keys keep sounding weird, and I know how to fix it, and I did what you told me last time, and it's not working.
I better take a look at it then. Over the table. Is the piano in this room?
It is now.
All right. Well, June, take out his tools. He's got a bunch of tensioning tools and random Allen wrenches and the Huajon tool, though this doesn't really run on Huajon, so it's more of a flashlight at this point. And it'll start to
Chun Chun, do you need me to pick up?
No, it's okay. This one has a very easy hand cover to lift, and keep an eye on our friends. And the room will be filled with the sound of a piano tuning, which, if you have not been in a room with the piano tuning, it is not the most pleasant experience. It's not melodic at all, but June will do his best to work at
Right.
Retuning and fixing the piano, sort of.
Can you make a knowledge check
Sort
in your
of.
attempt to retune this piano? And as you do that, the rest of you hear voices out by the front door once again. You can see your servant kind of shuffle past your room to greet whoever's there. You hear some voices, and the door kind of closed, and you can see the servant walking back towards into the house. And with a 17 with hope, yeah, you are masterful at this, June. In fact, you can probably make a little bit of music as you are tuning this instrument, and the sound of your... Go ahead.
I might, but my goal here is to slower than normal fix it. I'm mostly trying to make enough noise to cover up the sound of the conversation that's happening, in case anyone else is listening in.
Okay. All right. You do a good job of that with the plucking of strings and the tuning of the keys. You do.
No, that's the wrong one.
And as the servant walks past your room to the sound of June tuning this instrument, Tui, I need you to make another instinct reaction roll for me, please. All right. As the servant kind of walks past you, you get that same sinking feeling of when that lamp went out.
I follow the sinking feeling without saying anything to anyone in the room.
All right. You can see the servant making his way down the hall. And at the end of the hall, he turns into a room, and you can hear Numa's mother's voice. And the servant say, "A delivery."
I'd like to try to peek to see what it is.
Okay. Numa, you see Tui just kind of get up and walk out and follow the servant down the hall.
June, is that, are we okay to let Tui just... June!
Tui is very capable. Have you seen her lift? Have you seen her lift tables?
I have. I'm less worried about lifting things and more worried about her getting lost.
Oh, I didn't notice she left.
Yeah, she just went through the hole. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Well, I'm sure she wouldn't mind her.
Oh God, and is like darting out.
You hear that sound of an explosion rip through your home in the direction that Tui went. The sound of stone crumbling, the roof collapsing. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
What?
Stop tuning the piano.
Andrew!
Why would you do this?
You can't do that. That's not. That's illegal. We have to keep going. That's illegal.
So,
I'm gonna.
You just blow up Tui, my house, my mother, you just leave. You can't do that.
Now you
Don't
got
take
two
a
dead
nap.
moms.
I will, before we leave, ask you, Numa, to make one fate roll. I'm going to ask you to roll a d12. This is a fear die. And this will determine the fate of your mother.
Oh my God! Andrew!
Can I argue my experience? I'm a better wall than a window to try to help the mom.
Sure. What do you want to do? When you see her opening this package and the explosion rip through the house,
I'm just
what
gonna
does she-
jump and try to like get my entire body around. Oh my gosh, hold on. Features. Oh my gosh.
But Tui, what I'll allow you to do is
Okay.
spend a hope in this instance
Okay.
to use that experience
Yeah.
to give Numa a bonus on the roll, on her
Yes.
roll.
Yes.
Let's see. Give her. I'll shift it by 2. So on a roll of 9 to 12, your mother is dead. On a roll of 5 to 8, your mother is alive but badly wounded. On a roll of 1 to 4, she is miraculously still alive. With that, with Tui's help, you can subtract 2 from your fear die roll.
Okay, so just to roll fear, I am.
Just roll
Rolling
you can just roll a
1d12?
d12. You can just roll a d12.
Oh, just a re-12. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I believe in you.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Oop, I didn't mean all that. Okay.
It's a 5. I will leave it at that.
Ah!
And Tui, because you threw yourself in this, I'm going to have you make an agility reaction roll.
Okay. Oh. Am I able to use another hope to use
If you
better
still
wall
have
than a
hope?
window?
Sure.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Ah. Better wall than a window. Okay.
With hope. All right, so you get your hope back with a 15. You'll only take half the damage that you would normally have taken.
Okay.
So I am going to be rolling a number of dice here.
A number. Not even
A
telling us
number.
the number. What is the number?
So 18 damage. You would take, that's going to be half though, so you'll take 9.
Okay. From
So
my
based
from
on
my
your
HP
armor,
okay, so then I take 1.
that would be major damage. That would be 2 hit points of damage on you.
Heard. Okay. Great. I'm not dead. We're fine.
Yeah, we're Tui. We're good. Feeling all right.
Judge.
All right. And so I know I said we were going to finish it, but I will say this. Because you heroically jumped in there to try and save Numa's mother, you are there to witness something happens afterwards. As she lies badly wounded, this parcel exploding literally in her face. But you dive in there and take the brunt of the explosion yourself to protect her. Kind of rising up in red and green letters. In sparkle dust almost. Courtesy of the Jayu Inn.
You
That is where
fucking
we're
Maine, brother.
Andrew!
Fucking Maine!
That's where we're in tonight. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us on the premiere episode of Mirado, this Tuesday table. We will be back on Sunday to continue with the Sunday table, which will have a distinctly different vibe, I think, to this.
They're not also going to be
but,
wholesome into horrific, you don't think?
Yeah, we'll see. I forgot. I had to spend a fear there. There we go. My bad. And we'll be back with this group in 2 weeks on the
24th.
Check my calendar. Thank you. Until then, take care. Thank you so much for your donations tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
We will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.